In my youthful hubris, I will be predicting what this migraine-inducing yet awe-inspiring world of ours will look like in a decade. I am the modern-day Nostradamus, but with a better rack. Also, much like that French slut, I will die of gout, and 90% of my predictions will be offensively inaccurate. Will that stop me from spewing them all across the internet for people to point and laugh at in 10 years' time? Absolutely not. Being incorrect yet refusing to acknowledge it is a core tenet in my philosophy. It is currently the month of February in the year 2022. Strap your fat ass in and let's begin. Ooh. Bars. Side note, this video will be very US-centric. I can't help that I'm ignorant. Actually, I can, I just choose not to do anything about it. The arts! Azalea Banks' Twitter will officially be banned, leaving no other reason to be on that app besides cyberbullying and posting about wanting to die or yearning to smash Jack Harlow, usually both. There are going to be a slew of movies depicting the pandemic. Only 3 of them will be tolerable. One of them will be a romantic comedy about finding love over Zoom. During a virtual attempt at doing the hanky-panky, there will be a glitch and the 2 of them will be left sitting there, looking like fools in their tattered underwear, one ball or tit exposed. I will cackle in the movie theater and be escorted out. Not the first time that's happened. Daniel Radcliffe will star in this film, or another male actor who is cute and elfish with non-threatening masculinity. Very much written by a woman vibes, to borrow a descriptor from the youth. A24 will distribute the film, of course. There will be a film about the Trump administration where the filmmakers will try to humanize the man, which is like trying to find depth in a Chainsmokers song. This will cause massive backlash, with celebrities tweeting, "I am appalled. What's next? A cute biopic about Joseph Goebbels?" The movie won't even necessarily be any good, but will still get nominated for 10 Oscars. The Academy Awards viewership will dwindle to about 100, and that's including the people who are in attendance, who are taking a break from their long night of masturbatory self-congratulation to watch the entire event on their phones to make sure that the cameras are capturing their best angles. The Korean invasion in cinema and music will continue. BTS will win a Grammy, causing Twitter to shut down temporarily. Netflix will hold a competition in which amateur filmmakers will get to submit their scripts. The winner will get their project funded by the streaming platform. Spoiler, there's going to be a lot of nepotism at play. The film will not be great, but it will still be better than half of the original content that that website has to offer. R. Kelly will release a book from prison titled My Side. It will come in handy when the other prisoners run out of toilet paper. Marvel will continue expanding its already bloated cinematic universe. Groot will turn out to be bi. One of the victims of the Fire Festival will release a tell-all book. It will become an ironic bestseller. Politics. Biden and his geriatric hubris will run for re-election in 2024 and lose to Trump, pulling a Grover Cleveland. Biden wears those American flag pins not as an act of patriotism, but to remind him what country he's in. At this point, Trump will have received another bride from the mail-order service, which he is a VIP member of. And Melania, finally free, will explode into a cloud of glitter and Swarovski crystals. Kamala Harris, after being bored of going back to her regular job of sending black Californians to jail and reminding people that she's a minority, will run for office in 2028 against Marjorie Taylor Greene, who will begin to do push-ups on the podium during the presidential debates to remind America just how much of a cuck Harris is. Ted Cruz will be assassinated on the floor of the Senate and no one will even notice. North Korea will have their first female dictator, and people on Twitter will unironically be using the hashtags #GirlBossMove and It's About Time. Henry Kissinger will finally descend into hell, dethroning Osama bin Laden as the king of the underworld. China will continue its gradual process of ensnaring the world into a system of debt, and the US media will be too fixated on the second Trump administration to even notice. The Rona will be on its 10th new strain. Designers will begin incorporating chic face covers into their new collections. France will elect a president with a strict immigration policy. But twist! They themselves will be an immigrant, or at least first generation. The power vacuum in Iraq and Syria will result in the rise of another extremist group, hopefully one that has a color scheme that isn't all black, inshallah. Technology. Jeff Bezos will have acquired all the rights to the oxygen molecules in the air. Mark Zuckerberg will finally perfect his smile, looking almost human. The metaverse, after initially struggling to get a hold on the cultural zeitgeist, will eventually succeed when they finally just embrace hentai. Anyone with a TikTok app on their phone will begin getting small electric shocks every time they bring up the Uyghurs. That is it. That is all that I can muster for today. Boy, do I hope that I'm wrong. Shout out to my patrons. If you would like to contribute to my Patreon, then the description is on the screen. Somewhere I've linked it. I've evolved technologically. I cannot be stopped. Like and comment and subscribe. Thank you. I'm very talented.